Okay, welcome back to my opinion. This little video is going to be about the real State of the Union. We had senile old Joe giving his State of the Union. Some people said it was good. Some people showed all the stupid things he said, etc. throughout it. We all know that Joe Biden is senile. You either know he is or you're just in denial. But that's not even the most important thing because we don't really have to worry too much about that because he's not really running the country. It's the people behind him. Here's the thing, though, that's really concerning is I truly believe that I'm starting to believe. I don't wholeheartedly believe it. But I'm starting to believe that it may just very well be too late for America. We just simply may end up being the richest, most powerful country or civilization that ever existed, but lived the shortest time. There's too many signs. There's too much going on. There's too much turmoil. We're just throwing money out like it's nothing. Our politicians don't care. They're old men who are going to die soon anyway. Some sooner than others. And their children are all a bunch of idiots for the most part. And Americans are too stupid to do anything about it. We're too busy watching football instead of watching what our politicians are doing. All the billions of dollars going to other countries and NATO who doesn't do anything. Instead of taking care of ourselves, we just buy shit from China. And they keep buying up our land, too. That's a true thing. That's actually happening. Indiana stopped China from buying land in the state. We're just hemorrhaging money left and right. We're really going in the wrong direction on almost everything. We're on the verge of a civil war with each other. Here's the big thing, though. Here's the thing that most people aren't taking into account. Most of us, me mostly until recently, there are the few people on YouTube and other personalities that say it's over, we're ending, blah blah blah. The country is on its down tour, and most of us look at them and say, oh, they're a little radical. But I'm starting to wonder if they're not actually the smart ones. Because I got to thinking, our politicians lie to us all the time. They always have. Look at Vietnam. They lied about Vietnam until the press, which was actually the press, which was real news in those days, went over there and started counting bodies coming back in body bags from Vietnam. So the government had to say, oh, okay, well, yeah, we're losing that war after all. What if today is much like Vietnam? Instead of they're lying about a stupid war that should have never happened anyway, they're lying about the State of the Union. What if our politicians, Democrats and Republicans, especially, I mean, the fat cats, come on. How is Mitch McConnell still in office? I mean, hate to say it, but it's a good thing he's finally getting sick and getting out of there. Nobody likes him. I've never known a single person that liked Mitch McConnell and voted for him. I don't care how conservative you are. But what if they're all lying to us? what if we're actually kind of like that movie where the the government's lying to all the people around the world, but meanwhile there's an asteroid headed towards the Earth, so they're building their ships, getting it ready, and all the rich people are able to get on the ships because they're the ones that funded these massive ships. And then the end of the world comes, and John Cusack was able to get on there, and he saves a few people, but the rest of us all just die horrible deaths while filthy rich fat cats get on these lifeboats. But what if it's like that? What if we're actually? I mean, here's the big thing that's got me to paying attention. Get on YouTube. Look at some of these countries. Look at how people. Don't look at what CNN says about Russia. Don't look at what Fox says about Europe. Don't look at what politicians say about other countries versus our country. We're the best country in the world. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not the greatest country in the world anymore. We fail miserably in a lot of things: healthcare, education, quality of life. There are people who are living in countries like Finland, almost froze all the time, all year round, who have better qualities of life. That should be telling you something. Get on YouTube and watch people, like what Tucker Carlson did when he went to Russia and so forth. There's many other people, Russians who actually live in Russia, showing, oh, here's how we shop in Russia, or watching how people in Germany are buying a bottle of beer for the equivalent of $1.20. Good luck getting a good quality beer for $1.20 here in this country. Watch these videos from other countries, from regular everyday people like you and I, talking about what's going on, how their country is, what their streets look like. Look at these individuals. There's tons of sources for us to be able to learn. You can't trust CNN. You can't trust Fox News. You cannot trust the media. They lie. They are fat cats too. Our politicians are fat cats. But there's lots of you and I out there who are videotaping everything, walking down the street. Philadelphia. You want to know what Philadelphia is really like? Don't listen to any news entity or any politician. Oh, it's not that bad. It's only on this corner or this corner. Watch people walking down the street in Philadelphia. I think it's Kennesaw. You'll actually see what it's like. Individuals actually filming this stuff and putting it on YouTube. The good and the bad. It may be too late for us. Americans are really too stupid and lazy and fat to really be, let's be honest about it, to really be doing what needs to be done, to trying to get together. And the politicians just, I think they're just intentionally keeping us arguing about stupid little things. Abortion, keep them arguing about, is it a baby or isn't it a baby? Keep them arguing about gay rights, non-gay rights. Can this go into that bathroom? And remember when Trump, that's what we need, is people like Trump, RFK. Look what they're doing to RFK. If you don't know what they're doing to RFK, you need to be looking at that. That's a whole separate video on itself. But there is a lot going on, and we're not paying attention, people. Start paying attention. There's plenty of sources out there, plenty of resources, or we're gone. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe and be safe.